We welcome you to a late night of college basketball here on the ACC network. Duncan able to corral the opening tip for Georgia Tech, and so the Yellow Jackets in their gray uniforms have the basketball first. Off the bounce, Naithan George. He's got to look for his own.
They can get to the rim, they can shoot the basketball, and something that Coach Shrewsberry was really talking to his team and shoot around was being in the gaps, making sure they see that Irish, and he just gives the Irish another capable ball handler besides Burton, besides Shrewsberry, a guy who can go in there and make a decision and to make a play for somebody else.
We haven't even mentioned Braeden Shrewsberry, the coach's son, number 11 in white, a lethal weapon from the outside. There's the three ball knocked down by Kevajai. Markus Burton still looking for his first points of the night. 6.5 minutes in. Shrewsberry as well. His first two come on a runner.
Shrewsberry, even on the kick, now it's a long scramble, and you see him be able to get on the drive and do his floater.
Mutombo misses the first time, but taps it in on second attempt. Ryan Mutombo is a positive for the Yellow Jackets. Shrewsberry to the corner. Sir Muhammad out there. And Burton's now on the scoreboard. Roper gives it back to Shrewsberry. Sets a good screen on Terry. Konstantinovsky going to work right around Mutombo, and he lays it in.
And then right here, the Ukraine sensation. Get into the basket. Just high energy, active defensively. Offensively, the guards are penetrating and creating opportunities for themselves. Louisville has been outstanding.
Burton makes his second three of the night and kicks it back outside. McCollum from 16 feet. Nothing but net for the 6'2 senior from Fort Myers, Florida. He's averaging about 11 points, 8 rebounds a game. Again, the shot clock down for Notre Dame. Shrewsberry, he's got that in his game this year, where last year as a freshman, Shrewsberry off the Davis screen. He can be lethal from there. His first made three.
Be able to knock it down.
Yeah, both a volume three-point shooter who is fourth most accurate in the ACC. Third mid-range pull-up from Naithan George tonight.
But you're 6'5", you can shoot the basketball, you can create plays. Get in there and be aggressive offensively and look for yours.
Davis coughs it up. Nobody gets back, and Terry with the jam. Notre Dame needs to get this guy going. Tay Davis gives it to Alako. Condensed, catch and shoot three.
Tay Davis isn't a great perimeter shooter, but he's capable. But all these other guys on Notre Dame can shoot the basketball at a high level. And that guy right there, Duncan Powell, he can shoot the ball as well.
Davis continues to not get to the basket defensively. Tech has done a nice job. Condensed hunting his own shot.
And that possession right there favors Georgia Tech. The Notre Dame offense was more stagnant, more isolated, and that goes to Georgia Tech favor. But how about Duncan Powell? Just continues.
Burton kicks. This time Roper's ready, and he buries it. 4 or 5 teams in the league. I think that is a team that can get things going back in the right direction.
Well, their backcourt with Leggett and Lowe, two guys who are really explosive and getting to the rim. Opportunities come to them on the perimeter. If you're open, you have to be able to shoot the ball.
Well, when Burton was sidelined in November and December with that knee injury, he got a chance to start 6 games. There's Burton back to full health.
But he's being patient. He's not forcing anything. You see him right there playing off of 2 feet. And Dongo doesn't come out. He hits that mid-range floater. I want to see Notre Dame get him in that elbow area where he can play off the handoff or just really turn that corner and be aggressive to the rim, something that he really excels at.
Honorable mention, all Big 12 a year ago. Open man in the corner, gives up the shot, back to McCollum. Little two-man game. There's Ndongo getting active at his first 2 points. Georgia Tech has never trailed. It was a three-pointer right before the halftime buzzer that tied it up for Tech. Another block shot for Naithan George.
You know, having that lengthy body, athleticism, you know, he's capable of getting steals and getting deflections on that end.
Well, I think Damon Stoudemire had the same idea.
When Ndongo is active, sprinting into the screen.
Ndongo sets the ball screen. George going to work. Goes to the left hand and lays it in. Timeout, Notre Dame.
But you have to be aggressive, Tae Davis, in order for this Notre Dame team to be as good as they can be.
Well, he just got his first rebound of the ball game, and it helps to set up Markus Burton.
And Terry really had good defense right there. He's just a tough shot maker.
Burton off of 2 feet and banks it home.
Is playing Tae Davis. He's just sagging off all the way. And again, that's where just having that mid-range jumper would be that much more effective for Tae Davis.
Condensed puts it up. Davis, the offensive rebound. And rather than kicking it out, he goes to work. Fighting Irish down by 2. They have never led in this ball game. Burton creates space, finds an opening, and lays it in. 14 points for the sophomore out of nearby Penn High School. Excited to come back for his sophomore year. Perhaps down the road he'll have an opportunity to play in the NBA as well. Julian Roper creating some space in the lane, and he lays it in.
He's gritty. He's one of the best defenders on the team. You see him right here guarding George, but he's a guy who's gonna do whatever Coach Shrewsberry asks him to do. He's a guy that Notre Dame obviously needs to get going, but when you're such a good shooter and you know they're going to play that so much up on you like that, it just opens up an opportunity just to get into the mid-range, and he's more than capable to get into that area, hit the floater or a little pull-up jump shot.
No on the layup. Soiree hustling for it and brings it back out to George. Powell for 3. Got it! And you mentioned G-Mac, of course, Jerry McNamara, one of the heroes on the 2003 National Championship game. Powell, effective outside, effective inside.
That's a shot. That's a shot right there.
Instead, plenty of time on the clock. Burton up and in, despite a defender in front of him and a defender closing from behind.
He's getting a great opportunity and a great look. Another one right there.
And Eric, this is now his 5th straight 20-point game. Ben Hansbrough, the last Fighting Irish player to do that.
When they miss the shot, their aggressiveness is giving them opportunities at the free throw line.
Burton has another shot blocked. Soiree this time.
You don't really want a lot of those possessions, but Georgia Tech has the personnel to be able to have success in those type of possessions. Naithan, George.
Davis from that elbow. Working on Powell. Denied by Soiree. Shot clock down to 1. And it's Georgia Tech basketball. Shrewsberry. Burton wide open off of terrific ball movement. It's a 1-point ball game.
And that was almost like a drill.
Now Powell defensively fights through the screen. Burton for 3. And the Irish lead.
Doug, this kid right here, he lives for these moments right now. These pressure situations, he was built for these situations and to make those type of shots.
And the 9-0 run had Alako to the corner. Jai gives it back to Alako, who gives it back to Jai, and he makes the bucket and 1. No panic as the shot clock wound down, and they delivered.
Right there, they had a huge mistake not getting the ball inbounds.
Down 6. Terry goes right to the rim. It's back to a 4-point game. George pushes it to the front court. Attacks Alako. Gets another layup. Shrewsberry at the line. Powell lays it in with under a second to go. And that'll do it. Playing from behind all night, Notre Dame picks up a 71-68 victory over Georgia Tech.